Hi guys, I'm Alberto from Sunstars and welcome to our first video tutorial where we can show you some really quick and cool tips for your production. The tip that I want to give you is how to sidechain a scene that has like both the sub and bass part and the mid and high part. For example, this is just a loop. You can hear that, and I can show you that the scene has both the sub parts but also the mid and the high parts. So how to sidechain all the bands of the synth separately? Because if I play the kick drum and the synth, you can hear that of course there's a lot of chaos in the sub bass. And this is just because the synths don't have like a sidechain. I can use an LFO tool, for example, to sidechain perfectly the kick drum and the synth. In this case, I can just copy. But I don't want to have all my scenes sidechain in the same way, you know what I mean? Just because, of course, I have to sidechain the lowest part of the scenes. But I don't like a lot this LFO tool. So I want to use this cool plugin called Shaperbox. Specifically, I can use Volume Shaper. It's Multiband Sidechain, where you can choose how much and how you want to sidechain all the frequencies, so the low band, the mid band and the high band. In this case, my kick drum is very long. I can copy in the low part the same settings. I can show you the same settings of the kick drum, so we can make space for the kick drum and the sub. This is a really cool plugin because I don't want to have this really, I can show you, this really strong sidechain in all my scene. I just wanna make space for the kick drum in the lowest part of the scene, but in the mid and in the high frequencies I want a small sidechain. And this is really cool also because you have for every band a mix knob. So if I don't want the sidechain in my high frequencies, I can turn on at 0% the mix of the high frequencies. And that's a really cool plugin. Another great tip that I can give you is how to perfectly put a top kick drum on a kick drum. For example, this is my kick drum. I really like the mid and bass parts of the kick drum, but not actually the top, so the attack of the kick drum. What I can do is basically cut a bit the high frequencies, so I can have space for the top. And I really like this kick drum and especially the attack. Normally, producers just put the top kick drum on another kick drum and it sounds like this. But not always this can work, just because every sample you have to pay attention to the phase, to the density and to the polarity of the sound. So there is a really cool plugin from Sound Radix called ITALIAN that basically give you the chance to outline your top kick drum with your mid and bass part of the kick drum. What you have to do is sidechain the top kick drum with your actually first sample, click on delay and polarity and click detect. And now you can see that the top kick drum and the mid and bass part are perfectly aligned. Yes! The last tip that I want to give you, it's a really cool effects that you can make actually with the noise gate. We use these effects in our track Honorado, release on Reveal Recordings. And this is the part where we use it. You can actually hear that there's something strange in the siren. And in the first demo of the track, this was the siren. So basically what we use to create these strange effects is noise gate on this siren. I can show you how it sounds without that effects. And basically what I've done is put the noise gate on this cool siren and sidechain it with this fill. And basically what we create is a really cool effects that makes the track more interesting, of course. I can show you how it sounds without and with. Without. And in the overall track, it sounds really cool. And this is a really cool effects that you can use in your production, in your tracks. Peace!